Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sajah Galore. I'm back with another video, and today we're doing a talk with Sajah with my aunt Tina. Okay, so today's topic is love yourself enough to know your worth. The first question we're gonna go over is, what's the real definition of self-love?
Self-love is hard because you have to know yourself in order to love yourself. And it's about self. So it's not how much you may love me, how much someone else may love me. It's how much I love myself. And how can you love someone if you don't know them? So the first step into having self-love is getting to know yourself. Know what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at, and what you're not good at, and being okay with that. Self-love is just that. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to be your own best friend. And that involves a lot. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself when you mess up, and we all mess up because we're human. It's saying, it's okay. I'm okay. I'm still a good person. That is self-love.
Why is it important to have self-love?
Why is it important? You can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. We can hide behind the fact that we don't love ourselves by pouring all of our attention into others. And that kind of keeps your mind from thinking about the things you find uncomfortable. So we can appear to have a lot of love for people, but not have self-love. If you have self-love first, meaning you love yourself, I just love myself, then it's easier to share real and true love with someone else. And I'm not masking or hiding behind my insecurities when I show you love. I used to always say, fake it till you make it. And sometimes when you feel bad and you don't love yourself, it's okay to love someone else, but don't expect anything in return. The love that you're giving will build you up, and you realize, you know what? I made that person feel really good by showing them love, and I deserve that love too. So why not show myself love? It's very important. Without self-love, you don't really have true love.
Yeah. So what do you say the steps are to love yourself, like truly love yourself?
Yes. Well, I would first say take an inventory of yourself. Again, knowing what you like. Make a list. It's okay to write down. These are the things I like. These are the things I really don't like. These are the things I'm good at. These are the things I'm great at. And then I suck at this. But it's okay to suck at that. And sometimes we focus on what we can't do well. And then we hate ourselves for it. Oh, I wish I was smart. Oh, I wish I was. Well, you know, we are all good at some things. We can't be great at everything. But we have to learn to love ourselves enough to say, Tina, it's okay that you're not good at that. Keep trying. You know, we don't reach perfection on this earth. And I think that's why a lot of people feel like less than, because we feel like we have to be perfect. And we don't. We just have to be our perfect self, because we were all designed individually by God to be who we were called to be. And I'm going to have some good days and I'm going to have some bad days. But I love myself every day. And it took a while to get there. So if you want to see if you have true love for yourself, I challenge you to step in front of the mirror, look at yourself up close, and say, I love you. And it's even better if you can say your name. So this would be your challenge.
Just Sajah, I love you.
Right. Now she's looking in a camera. I want to see her do it in a mirror. And you'll be surprised how uncomfortable you may feel inside. And you may look away. But I challenge you every day. Start the day with, Tina, I love you. Or whatever your name is, I love you. And have feeling. You may not feel it in the beginning. You may not believe it. But the brain and the heart will believe what you tell it. So if you tell it you're not worthy, or you're dumb, or I'm so stupid, your brain's going to say, oh, I am? Oh, okay. And then they'll give you more of that. So I love you. Start with yourself. That might be the only I love you that you get all day. But hey, you take yourself with you everywhere you go. So if you have self-love, you got what you need.
So now I'm putting Aunt Tina's plan into action. It was weird. Okay. Just Sajah, I love myself. It feels weird.
I love you. You're talking to the woman in the mirror, the young lady in the mirror. So when you say I love myself, no.
I love you.
Absolutely.
Just Sajah, I love you.
Now, how did you feel?
Good.
But it felt uncomfortable,
weird
right?
at first.
Did you feel like, am I crazy talking to myself?
Yeah, I feel weird.
Now, do you feel weird because you're talking to yourself, or do you feel weird because of what you're saying to yourself and it's foreign to you because you've never told yourself, I love you? You rely on other people to tell you.
Yeah, it feels weird saying it to myself.
All right, one more time. Take a deep breath. All jokes aside, take a moment. Look at yourself. Your eyes, your face, your smile, everything about you, your hair. You'll see things you like. You'll see things you love. You'll see things you really don't like. But that's okay because God made you and you're beautiful. And once you know that, that self-love brings confidence. So every day, your first thing in the morning. No, I'm not saying wait till you're all made up and your face has been beat and you're on fleek. No, it's first thing when you roll up in the morning. Straight out the shower if you want. Ready?
Sajah, I love you.
What else would you like to tell yourself? Well, see, that's the next step in the lesson. Is discovering yourself. When you feel confident, and even when you don't, say things to yourself daily. Add to the list. So right now we start with I love you. The next day it may be, just Sajah, I love you. You are so smart. I love you. You are so kind. I love you. You have a good heart. We say these things to ourselves, and then even when we don't believe them, the mind is saying, oh, okay. And it's self-validation. It's not depending on someone. Because say there's someone who says every morning, Sajah, you're so wonderful. And you go, oh, thank you.
But
and then
it
for a
goes
week,
away.
they don't say anything. Am I no longer wonderful because that person didn't acknowledge that I was wonderful?
Yeah.
So, okay. So every day you wake up, one, we thank the Lord for waking up. And the next, we acknowledge all that we have. All right? And you start with self. And you take that with you every day.
Okay.
So that's a lesson.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy. It's difficult to say something that you look for in other people to say to you. But thank you, Auntie.
You're welcome. And she is beautiful and fabulous. And for all of you big girls out there, because I'm a big girl, we have a lot to love. And once we start loving ourselves and that confidence comes through, others will love you too. Rock what you got, right?
Yeah.
And don't worry about the rest. Let the haters hate. But self-love. All right.
How can you apply self-love to your own situations or making sure that you already know your worth just because?
Yes, because self-love and self-worth are two different things. Self-love is just how you feel about yourself. Self-worth is what you think people think of you sometimes. I mean, there's different definitions. You can look it up. But some people can love themselves and love certain things about themselves, but feel like they're not worthy of anything, especially in relationships. As women, we may think, oh, I'm kind of cute. Oh, I look nice today. But then you allow other people to mistreat you and abuse you because you feel like that's all you deserve. Yeah. So you can't have self-love without having self-worth. You have to know what you're worth, baby. Because if you don't know what you're worth, then the world's going to tell you what they think you're worth. And I'm sorry, but you were not my creator. God created me.
Definitely.
He knows what I'm worth. So you get in tune with that and figuring out, and that doesn't mean being full of yourself, like, oh yes, I'm so fabulous. But yes, we are. But you have to be humble and know that when something comes to you that doesn't feel right, your spirit will tell you. That inner voice will say, I don't think that's right. And it's okay to say, sorry, swipe to the left. Carry on with your business. It's okay. And people will try to make you feel like how dare you think you're worth that? How dare you think you're all that? I'm all that in a bag of chips. You have to know that, but you have to be humble about that. And the constant learning who you are is a process. You won't start off as a young lady. I know myself at 54 better than I did when I was 16. I didn't know myself, but it was a constant quest to learn who I am and not modeling anyone else. And it's hard for you guys. I know your society, your generation, you see everything on the internet and on television and you say, I want to be like that. No, be the best who you are. Now you might rock some fashion. Oh, I like those boots, that purse. I'm going to rock that, but you rock it as you.
Yeah.
Not as you pretending to be someone else. So self-love, self-worth, they are sisters. They are twins. And they go hand in hand. And it's very important to have both.
You might see me looking over at my Aunt Tina because I learned a lot from her and I love her a lot.
I love her so much, and I'm so honored to be here, and hopefully I have helped someone who's listening.
Definitely. I know you've helped me plenty of
Oh,
times.
I love you. She's so sweet.
Too. But that's all we have for this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you'd like to see more of my Aunt Tina sometime, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't joined the giveaway at the end of the month, you need to post a video or a picture of yourself watching my video and put hashtag #GaloreGangVlogmas. And that's how you join the giveaway. So thanks for watching. Your girls are out.
This is love yourself, all of yourself.
Later.